Tyre Nichols did not deserve to die like that. It was senseless and definitely overkill. And we can only hope and pray that the 5 officers that did that will be held accountable. Hopefully. But I do have a tough question. It's tough. Why didn't he get out the vehicle when they asked him to?
OtisWho, music.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Tyre Nichols, yes, Tyre Nichols. We all by now have heard the sad ending and story of Tyre Nichols.
I ain't even seen the video.
Yeah, I seen it once. If you would like to see it, feel free to look on. It's all over YouTube. It's all over social media. It's all over the other social networks. But with that being said, there is a question that needs to hold on. But hear me out. Yeah. There is a question that needs to be asked. Now, the officers that were involved in this, the officers, they are wrong as 2 left shoes. They wrong, man. They wrong. They wrong. They are so damn wrong.
First of all, and the main thing is they have no disregard for self-preservation when it comes to our people.
But
anyway.
but you haven't looked at the video though, right?
No,
you haven't looked at it.
No,
but you don't want to either. You don't want to either.
No, I said I'm gonna sit down and look at them.
Okay.
I just haven't done it yet. But hold on.
I have a question. No, don't. You don't need to look at it now. The question I have is this. It's a difficult question, but I'm going to ask it anyway, or I'm going to oppose it anyway. But first of all, the cops were wrong.
Oh, yeah.
But let me stop beating around the bush, because 2 things could be true at the very same time. 2 things can be true at the very same time. What I'm saying is this. What if he hadn't resisted? That's the question that some people are asking.
No, they was still gonna fuck him up.
Nah.
Even if he ran.
No. Hear me out. Just, I want you to register what I just asked. Okay. What if, first of all.
What if he just surrendered?
Yeah, what if, and I like the way you phrased that. You said, what if he had just surrendered, AKA didn't resist?
Right.
Because here's my thing, and I'm being real about this, and this is where it's going to get tricky. He wasn't being belligerent or anything like that. Right. He was not. Right. I don't even know what the traffic violation was or what the reason it was to be pulled over. But why is it that we feel the need to explain and hold court right then and there on the spot to a policy enforcer? They're police officers.
Right.
I'll take the heat and I'll take the hit. But I'm going to say this. I'm pretty sure if he just would have gotten out of the vehicle when they asked him to, whether they were right or whether they were wrong, because they were wrong. But if you know you didn't do anything, the worst case scenario that's coming out that situation is you're getting a ticket. You could question why they pulled you over, but at the same time that you're questioning them why you pulling me over, and you could have attitude about it. You need to be, when they say get out the car, be getting out the car. Because at that time, just my opinion, you're trying to hold court on the side of a road with policy enforcers. We need to teach our kids, and adults need this lesson, not to hold court on the side of the road with police officers, AKA policy enforcers. Right. They are there to enforce the policy to generate revenue. That's it.
Exactly.
So, yes, they could be wrong because they are human. They are fallible to fault. Yes, they are.
Right.
But to sit there, and I'm just being honest, it's just my opinion. This has nothing to do with race or anything. Yes, they were on 10. They were on 10, but it could be diffused just by getting out of the car. When they said, get out the car.
Right.
You could get mad at me. You could blow it up in the comments. But please show where I'm wrong. Yes, the officers need to be held responsible. Yes, string they butts up by the... I mean, how do you feel about what I mean? What are your thoughts on that? Because again, the cops are wrong.
Fight.
The cops are wrong.
Right.
The cops are wrong. So what are your,
At the end of the day, you don't want to be combative. I mean, you don't want to make it seem like that you are coming on combative, because a lot of times you don't know what the situation is that you're getting ready to walk into anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because you can do all those things, get and follow the rules, get out the car if they ask you to. Okay. But
you're not going to win that.
No.
On the side of the road.
No.
You're not going to do it, none whatsoever. You're not going to win that at all. You're not. Yes, you could express yourself. You can express that you feel that they are wrong and everything, but at the same time, you need to be complying, and it's real simple.
Right.
It really is. A lot of these things, and this needs to be addressed, and I'm not going to blame it on a particular generation. I'm not going to blame it on a race thing. I'm going to strictly be just blaming it on we are trying to negotiate or explain ourselves to police officers / policyholders on the side of the road. We're actually trying to hold court. And you're not going to win in that situation.
No.
You're not.
No.
And I know, God forgive me, I feel sorry that this young man had to lose this child has to lose his life. But here's the thing. The letter of the law is something else.
Right.
Emotion is something else. You have to understand the letter of the law. Trust me. Remember that phrase, letter of the law.
Right.
Yes, when you look at that video, it clearly shows the overkill, the oh my God, the unnecessary aggression, the commands that you're asking somebody to do that is impossible. You're hear me out. Yeah. You're literally spraying tear gas in a human being's face. At the same time, the human response is to go for your eyes.
Right.
Because you're got burning stuff in my eye. So as you're telling him to, as he's covering his eyes organically and naturally doing, you're telling him to put his hands down. Well, how can he put his hands down when he's trying to cover his burning eyes with black pepper that you just sprayed in his eye? That's an oxymoron because you set him up. You know he can't do that.
Right.
So that's one.
You know he gonna try to wipe his eyes so he can see.
All that.
Because now you've disoriented him.
Exactly. So, and when he ran,
right.
When he got away, he's not running from the police. In his mind, he's running for his life.
Yeah.
It's not the police. He's running from 4 or 5 armed individuals.
Right.
Not the police. So he's running for his life. Yeah. He's running into incoming traffic.
Demons.
So, but the letter of the law, he's running and evading the police officers.
Right.
Which furthers more aggression.
Right.
Wow. You can't win in that situation.
No.
When God forgive me, when I'm not making it as simple as what I'm saying, but it really is. But when all you had to do was get out the car, you're only going to get a ticket if everything that the uproar, which is justified, is about. All you had to do was to get out the car, and you would still be here. The de-escalation happened in my eye when you get out the car. They could be on 10 all they want. The 5 officers can be on 10 all they want. But when you get out the car, they have no choice but to de-escalate. Cause, effect. When you don't get out the car and you're questioning them, and even though you don't have a tone in your voice, you're not even yelling. You're just literally questioning them. Why are you doing whatever you just asking them a simple question.
Right.
But at the same time, when you're asking them that simple question, you're not getting out of the car like they're asking you to. Right. You could ask that same question you're asking while getting out of the vehicle at the same time.
Right.
But by you not by you not getting out the vehicle, you're resisting arrest. Letter of the law.
Right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You say it that way.
Yes.
So, but unfortunately, spiritually, and like I said, I haven't seen what really transpired. I just seen little clips. So till I see the actual thing, actual footage, I really can't say. But I understand. I mean, trust me, nobody should have lost their life.
No, of course, no. The officers are wrong. They need to be held accountable for what they done.
Yeah, they didn't even have to take it as far as they did, even once they captured him.
Mm-hmm.
Once they captured him, it should have been a de-escalation process going on then as well. Not kicking him in his head and beating him with a baton and shit like, and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, I get you.
So,
the officers are definitely wrong. They're wrong. Overkill and everything. But with that being said, just in my opinion, it really didn't have to escalate to that at that situation. It really didn't. Please, we need to be teaching our kids and some adults to get out of the vehicle, comply. Courts is not held on the side of the road.
OtisWho, music.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.